Hello. I want to show you what I've been working on. This is my new auto rig. Is really inspiring what we have at work, and seems to be going really nice. The idea is really simple. You create modules, and depending on the module you create, it will do something. So, for example, if you create a limb, it will create you a limb block. So, if you want to create another limb, let's call it another one. So it creates another one. I know this is really basic. What is going to be interesting is the amount of adaptability that you can do with this auto rig. That you can add new blocks as easy as you want. So you can start developing your own auto rig using the interface. So I'm going to obviously add my own auto rig and probably my animal stuff, cloud stuff, everything that I do. But if you want to add something, it's going to be really easy. That's what is really nice. That's what I am focusing on actually. So let's say I want to create another block. This is creating a JSON file and a Python file. So let's call this a test, for example. This will be like a tooltip. If you go into here, you will see a tooltip when you hover the mouse. So tooltip, I don't really care about this one. I also have a lot of icons that I've been buying, but this is what I have right now. We will be adding more and more when we are processing with the auto rig. So let's see, I'm doing an eyes auto rig. So I'm going to use the eyes icon. I'm going to select the tab. In this case, I want to show you the biped because that's the one I had open here. And this one works really interesting. It's not hard, it's just different. If you see here, set parent is going to create you this one. Why? Because it has the word set on it, is that button, and a string is that line. If you have a num in it, it's going to be this one. If you have amount, it's going to be a slider, a boolean is going to be a checking, and a string is only going to be a string, okay? And this one is the default value, and this one is going to be the name of the attribute. For example, if I want to add something new, let's call this new, let's see, bool, to see if it's working. It's going to be set to true, and it's going to create this block. Okay, create. It doesn't pop up anything because I'm still working on it, but if you go into here, you see the test and the test. Okay, what is inside this test? If you see here, this test have the name, the description, the icon. If it's enabled or no, you can change this later. So if in the production is not using it, you can just turn that off. False, it's not going to build. It's not going to appear in the UI actually. Then which is the Python file, what is the import code, the reload code, the execution, the build, and the attributes, okay? So let's see the execution file is divided into some parts. This one is for reading the naming convention files, the clear files, the setup files, and the JSON files, okay? And this is the general imports. And this one is for creating the block. This works like this. The first button that you click, for example, this one, and if you see, we already have it in the UI. If you click this one, it's going to create a block for you. So this is the first part in here. It's going to ask you for the name, see if the name already exists, and then create you the new block, okay? This is the creation of the block, and it's going to see that the block is created successfully, okay? So let's create a new block. I need to check this one. I have no idea. It's probably in the JSON file. It's uppercase. Remember, this is a work in progress. It's not in final. So, no idea. I'm going to check that later, okay? I just recorded a video in Spanish and it seems to be working. I have no idea what is this one. So, doesn't really care, maybe, I don't know. But the next one, the second part, is going to be the build part. What this is doing when you click build is only selecting and running the code that you put to be the execution code. So it's not doing anything fancy, it's just running this code in here. So that's it for now. I have no idea why this didn't work, absolutely no idea, so I need to check that. But this is the idea. So I did the video because I've been working in this for a long time, so I think like I'm saturated and I only have like my own ideas. So it will be cool if you have your own ideas and want to share them and want to give me feedback so I can in these early states do any significant changes. So that will be it. It was a really short video. I have no idea why this isn't working. Module X text. That's interesting. Create text block is not defined. There's no attribute. Ah, okay. This is a change I just did. Is naming me this wrong. Okay. I was it. Let's test it. Okay. Now you see it's creating it. That was weird. So this is going to call I, for example. And if you see here, I just closed it, but sorry about that. The execution is only going to print me hi, this is working. So let's build it to see if it's working. Hi, this is working, so it's working. That was my mistake about a fix I did before I record this one. So I'm going to Control C, and that was it. Hope you like it, and seems to be going really nice. So any feedback, please let me know. Anything that you think we will need to add or to make it easier to understand, I'm open to suggestions. Have a great night and leave a comment. Every comment counts. So bye.